travel vlog, baby.
So we've made it to the airport, meeting up with Phil and Ryan to fly out to Lafayette. So we'll see how this flight and trip goes. We'll vlog the whole thing for you guys, and y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna meet up with Phil and Ryan here shortly. We'll catch you guys when we get there. We got Ryan here with us today.
Yeah, what up?
We're flying to Lafayette, Louisiana to shoot some sick stuff for hydroponics.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Super excited.
I'm excited too. We're just waiting on old Philly now.
Yeah, where's
Is he
Phil?
dropping a Philly?
I don't know what he's doing. Man about a horse.
Oh, well, that's dropping a Philly probably. We'll check back in with you guys when Phil gets here.
All right, we're on our way to a big shoot at a company. It's gonna be sweet. Hydroplex. Pretty cool stuff.
Well, Phil, are you ready for this extravaganza?
Well, if you're asking if I'm ready for the cattle call to get on a airplane that's, what, 7 seats across? No, I'm not excited about that. And then the flight after that on the tiny little jet? No. But when we get there, it's going to be some of the best people in the world, and for sure the best food in the world. Cajun, Creole food. I'm planning on probably, I don't know, 15 pounds. I did bring some stretchy pants for the flight back. So I'm wearing my tighter pants earlier in the trip, getting, you know, a little stretchier as the week goes on. So we'll see. Crab cake, shrimp.
Oh, did you get the rental car?
Yes, I reserved a rental car. It's a Toyota Camry size, which is now considered like a big car.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's like, yeah. I remember long time ago when you got the big car. It was like a Crown Vic.
Dude, right?
Now it's like, oh, you want the the big car? Oh, a Toyota Camry? What are you talking about?
Pay extra for a sedan or
Yeah.
for a Suburban.
Yeah, the Suburban was very expensive. I didn't think we needed that.
No. I think I'll be fine in the back seat while you two in the front in the Camry.
Yeah. So anyway, yes, I'm very excited for the food and the people, and watching you do your thing too. I'm very excited about that. Yeah,
I'm excited.
It's gonna be cool.
This guy's alive. Maybe we need to do a wellness check.
Oh yeah.
You ready?
Oh yeah.
You ready? You ready? Hey, check it out. I got my bag to go right there.
Nice. I did not. My bag is checked through to the final, and I asked the lady.
The final?
The lady said, "I'm checking it through to the final." I said, "And it's gonna get there on time, right?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "You promise?" And she said, "Yeah."
I don't know if I believe that, but we'll see.
So we'll see if the luggage handlers can get, because we're delayed.
Oh, I know.
So they have to get it all the way across Houston Airport in like 25 minutes.
They better have
We'll see how good
they
they
better
are.
have a golf cart that's souped up. All right, so we made it on the plane. Phil's here. He finally made it.
The plane.
The plane. So we'll catch with you guys in momentarily. All right, away we go. We're taking off. We will see you guys when we land. Yeah. All right, Phil.
Okay, we
Predictions. Skyway.
Predictions?
Making it, baby.
The Broncos will not win the Super Bowl.
Down, never come down. When the sun comes up,
Here's my prediction. Blake, never book tickets with you and I sitting together. because our shoulders combined cover a 3-seat area.
Man, we just got.
Yeah, we only. Yeah. Let's just take our chances next time that one of us will sit by a small person. Because we know what happens when you and I sit together. I'm like this whole time.
We both are cockeyed the other way from each other.
My heart's on fire.
Excuse me, sir.
Coming down to the wire. While the world sleeps, we'll keep burning brighter.
How do you feel?
I feel great now. Yeah, we're cruising, baby.
Rested?
We're cruising.
Did you get a nice nap on the plane?
No.
You know what I like? Being when I'm outside of an airplane, when they make the hallway feel like I'm still inside of the airplane.
I feel it in my soul. Let's let the good times.
We made it. We made it.
Barely. Mr. George, the plane is waiting on you.
Well, Ryan, we made it.
Yeah, we made it, baby.
We made it.
We're here.
I feel it in my soul. Let's let the good times roll. Let's let the good times roll. Let's let the good times roll.
We are here in Lafayette, Louisiana for a very meaningful film shoot for a company that my father started. And for those of you who don't know, my dad passed away. Gosh, we're going on, I think we're like 4 years now. So we're coming out to do some marketing, advertising stuff with the production company.
Some legacy
And
video.
our marketing partner here, Ryan at Heritage Marketing Group. Anyway, it's gonna be
Epic.
pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I wish my dad was alive to see what we're doing. He would be, oh my gosh. Oh,
That'd be so cool.
his chin would be high today, I can promise you that. Where I live, they don't have styrofoam cups.
Oh, that's true, we don't.
So I had to stop at the very first gas station to get a nice big styrofoam cup full of ice cold Diet Coke, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're here the whole week to do legacy video, inventory videos, just everything you can imagine. And it's going to be a great week because the people who work here, and I'm not just saying this, are the best. The best. Here we go.
This is super close.
Here we go. Yes, we made it. We made it. It was an early morning, 4 o'clock. Got on the road. We made it here by 2:30 in Louisiana. We're here at Hydroplex. Pumps, valves, fantastic. This happens to be a business that my dad started many, many years ago. And we're here to do a legacy video amongst a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm so excited. Let's get inside and meet everybody.
Everybody safe? What's going on, Ron? How are you?
I'm great now.
Blake? How are you, man?
It's fantastic and unruly.
Good to see you.
What's up, butter?
Hey, man, nice to see you. It's been a while, man. How you doing? You look good.
Nice to meet you, brother.
You too, man. I'm Luke. Yeah, right, in person. Man, how are you? I'm Pat. Nice to meet you, sir. Hey, man, you look a lot older. Am I doing that to you, man? Getting younger. How you been, Ryan? You guys made it? Good to see you, man.
I've worked for the family for 42 years, just a little fun fact. So that's how far back I go with this organization, working with Al and David and the whole rest of them. So today I'm the president and CEO of the company. I'm not a valve expert. I'm more on the pump side, but I've learned to like valves. Okay, right.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Anyway, that's my story. Come on, Rusty, you go next.
Why wouldn't you?
Huh? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I've been here for 34 years and a month. So not that I'm counting or anything like that, right?
But you are.
So yeah. Well, I
But you
met
are.
my wife in Houston and we moved back over here and I was looking for a job and just happened to have one I was qualified for. So I applied and got the job, and been here ever since. So it's been good to see this, the development of the company for all those years. So anyway.
So Blake, what we do is serve customers, right? So we live in a niche market. Our pump technology and our valve technology occupy a narrow space in the oil and gas business, almost primarily oil and gas. And so what we try to do is just innovate, talk to customers, and develop products that will save them energy, time, money, and will be the least expensive products to keep, not necessarily the least expensive products to buy, but cheap to keep. So, and we've been at it this year. It marks 45 years for Hydroplex.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we've got a lot to accomplish, and we've got a lot we've already accomplished, and kind of the sky's the limit in this business. This place was nasty. All of this was drywall. That forklift from the previous owners, we bought that forklift with the place, had giant holes in these walls, like from disgruntled employees. I'm not sure, but we did a lot. We did a lot with this place. None of this insulation, this wall, all this plywood you see, and then this whole building, which is where most of the pump production and a lot of the assembly is handled, was built actually by our parent company, AGI Industries, the package pump systems guys that came and took measurements, calculations, built our crane, and then we poured a lot of love into this building, right? So this is where some of our stainless steel stuff is stored, right? Because stainless steel can take this weather and not suffer because of it. We've got other parts of the building that are climate controlled, but everything you'll see here is in some stage of pre-production or just a blank casting that has to be machine finished before we can use it. So if you look down this aisle here, you'll see that these are finished, but there's cases of these bodies that are actually just cast only. So those are all most of what you see here is going to be stainless steel, and we pull from here as needed. So you follow this way, you can see we've got sort of this valve related equipment, and then we've got pump related equipment. All these green bodies that you see are all pump frames, and
Wow.
yeah, so those are just, some of those are sold and some of those are inventoried, and there's 4 different frames, so from 40 horsepower all the way up to 250 horsepower. So they're just waiting to be built and customized. Okay, everything you're going to see here is either tungsten trim or stainless steel. Again, this whole warehouse is going to hold things like that. This is nearly a one-of-a-kind piece of equipment. So we've got a pump that's sold here, and we'll talk later about this particular pump. But this pump sold here. It's been mounted, and this particular test stand, we've got several. This particular test stand has got a water glycol mix in it, and then it's got 2 levels of cooling. So anytime you create high pressure drops, you're going to create lots of heat. And so if you've got a limited supply of water glycol, what you've got to do after you create these pressure drops, which creates heat, is to cool them off. We've got a radiator fan, and we've got a cooling fan, a tube and shell cooler with fresh water that we had a well dug just for this.
Oh, wow.
We put a well on this property
That's amazing.
just to cool this spot. That motor is a 1974 motor. That's that transmission comes off of an 18-wheeler. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
And these were parts that were laying around back in the early 90s that we got our hands on and thought, we've got to have a way to exercise these pumps, whether it's for product development or for production testing. We have to have a method to safely put these things through their paces and make sure that they're good to go before they ever leave this building.
You guys really went to town.
Was it not clean earlier, Ron?
When you think about what we got a week ahead of production, and it's very busy, so it's easier said than done to not only get a week ahead of production, but to organize the place, dust the place, get everything fronted. You know, like if you want to do this, you have to have your. It's not just organized today. This is probably as clean as it'll be, because we're going to get right back to work when this is over. This room is climate controlled because it's carbon steel and it's unpainted. It's unwashed, it's unpainted, it's only been quality checked. And then what we'll do is, when they go through these quality checks, we'll put them in a bag that emits a corrosion resistant gas. So all these bags, you can see they've got these little emitters in them. I don't know if you can see this. You see this little white piece?
Oh yeah, I see.
So this is sealed, that emitter is setting off a gas, so I could set a carbon steel piece in here unpainted for years, as long as it's in this condition, and we can take them out years from now and use them if need be. But typically they're being rotated in and out on a first in, first out basis anyway. We might take this blank. This is called CF8M, which is 316 stainless steel. This is a heavy hunk of stainless steel that is useless. It's not for resale. This has to go through a more expensive process to get this ready for our valve, to be used in our valve. So, as you know, this is a fairly exotic stainless steel that is corrosion resistant, very ductile and very strong, but we can't do anything with this until we spend probably twice the money to get it in the shape it needs to be for the valve. So what this valve becomes in the end is that. Okay?
Holy smokes.
Right, so you see that detail, and the top detail all comes from this hog of a blank.
So Phil, how do you feel about today?
You know, today was awesome. We're only here for a couple hours, and we did a walkthrough with Blake, the cameraman, did some drone shots, got the team comfortable with the camera and what we're gonna do for the rest of the week. So you guys stay tuned. We're actually having a blast, and we're going out to a nice seafood dinner, so eat your heart out.
We will. All right, how do you feel about today?
Today was fantastic. We talked about some great stuff. We made up a great game plan. We talked about content education. We talked about channel partners, loving our customers, giving them just a sense of their success being our success. So it was a really great day today. Looking forward to tomorrow. Today was just a kind of a run-through day, but we ended up getting a lot accomplished, a lot of content produced, and just great, vibrant discussion.
Yeah.
Vibrant.
That's what I like to see. What did you just find?
So I'm not a big Traeger fan since they started doing stamped products, and so I prefer Louisiana grills. But I'm in Louisiana now, and I found a real deal Louisiana grill. Check this out. This is made by AGI Industries as just a side project so the employees can barbecue for company events. Look at this thing. And I want to show you this touch. Did you see how heavy that is? Look at that. Look at that nice touch right there. Oh my goodness. This thing's insane. Incredible.
You think we can bring one back to Colorado with us?
What's your shipping budget? That thing's crazy town. Look at this. Wow. That's a real Louisiana grill right there.
Take a forklift to bring that thing just across the yard.
So my grandfather, Albert George, started this, which is where the AGI, Al George Incorporated, comes from. It's no longer called that, it's just AGI. But when he first started this, there was a hydraulic hose repair business here. And that repair shop was used to fix like city garbage trucks and hydraulic stuff. Well, he needed a parking lot, but he was poor, like most small business owners are. So he talked to the concrete company and convinced the trucks that had an extra yard of concrete after they went and did a job to swing by here, and he had this whole parking lot formed up in like 5 by 10 squares, and they would bring it and dump it for free. This is before modern concrete, they don't do that. But they'd come and just empty their load in these little squares and you'd have them pre-formed up, and that's how that parking lot came about, was in little tiny squares of leftover concrete in the truck, and he'd get that whole thing done for free. That's a lot of concrete. That's an expensive parking lot, and it's held up since 1968.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Pretty crazy.
Okay, so we finally checked in at our hotel. Phil, how do you feel about that process?
I'm more in love with Ryan than I ever have been.
Okay, now.
I didn't hear you offer your couch.
I did.
Oh,
I totally did.
Well, then my apologies.
I totally did.
So Ryan, how do you feel about check-in process?
I think that having the right hotel is very important when doing a trip. You got to pick the right hotel.
Not even the right hotel. You have to pick the right city.
Yeah, the right. Oh no, I just picked the right hotel.
All right, guys, how do we feel about today? It's day two. Day 2 of the travel vlog, gentlemen.
J2. Let me tell you something. Blake, hold on. I gotta find the brake pedal real quick. Blake, you killed it yesterday. Drones, checking it out. We set strategy. Well, we tried to set strategy, but this team at Hydroplex is just so fired up about their product, their innovation, that it's really hard to know like what we're gonna focus on at any moment, because they just start talking about and this and this and this and this and this. So today's gonna be fun, and I think this is really interesting. I think that going through this content creation process may help them, the company, determine what their strategy is. As they start to see it on paper and on video and come to life in video, they're gonna go, that message resonates. That's what we need to push. And that's the big part of today. So you guys come along with us, check it out. Check out this content, go to their website, see what they've done, what we've done for them, and let us know what you guys think about it.
Ryan, your thoughts?
It's gonna be like popcorn today. It's gonna be bang, bang, pop, 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 pop. All kinds of ideas. People who kind of came out of their shell yesterday and really got into what they're passionate about, where they see the brand shining most and brightly. I think today we're going to really be able to draw out the real heart and soul of the story of their brand, where they started, where they are, and then where they're going in the future. Oil and gas is an industry that is very misunderstood, and the Hydroplex guys, they tell a really great story on how oil is helping the world, how oil is kind of the backbone of modern civilization. So it's an interesting look into a very misunderstood industry.
All right, we're pulling in, Phil. You ready?
I don't know.
Are you ready?
Maybe.
I'm not performing today. I only perform on 8 hours of sleep.
Well, that's never for you, so.
Only when I'm with you guys.
Oh, nice.
Calm down.
I like.
Nice piece.
It's like Eddie Money meets
Dude, you look like somebody. I'm trying to figure out.
Margaritaville.
Christopher Reeve. I've been told Christopher
You haven't
Reeve.
seen him.
What's his name? SpongeBob SquarePants.
Robert
That's good. I like that.
Oh.
These are, again, more egg rolls. There's smoked boudin, there's regular boudin, there's cracklings.
Oh, you
chicken
did get the
cracklings.
cracklings.
There's pork cracklings.
Okay.
More boudin balls and more roll-ups. Look at here. This is, yeah, you want to film something? There you go.
Jammed all day Wednesday.
There you go. Look at here.
So,
Oh wow,
What's the verdict, Ryan? What's the verdict?
that's outstanding.
That's called amazing.
That's
Called amazing. Yeah, put that in line behind it.
Yeah, you want to
That's
become
your
a
next
fat
step.
boy,
There you
don't you?
Look, when you get a
double
chance-
fisted over here.
When you get a chance.
Go ahead, big boy.
This is pure delicacy.
No, that's pure. Beautiful.
This is.
They make that stuff. They do that up in a different part of Montana. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's the Nick was working on in that little while.
Phil, how do you feel today?
No,
How do you feel?
Oh,
I lost it.
excellent. Yeah. In heart.
The only problem I'm having is I think my uvula is very sore from snoring. I can barely talk or swallow.
I was sleeping.
That means you're having a good time.
I was tired. We're here today to test a HP 550 pump. We built 2 of these for a customer. These are 15,000 PSI methanol pumps. One of the unique things about this particular pump is it's got an auxiliary lube system on it. The auxiliary lube system has twin filters to catch any debris that might be, but what it's designed to do is allow this pump to run at its highest rated speeds and get below its lowest rated speed. So artificially we can actually take the range of the pump, and let's just say in a model like this we could go from 11 gallons a minute to less than 1 gallon a minute, as long as you have the ability to vary the speed with a hydraulic motor, an air motor, or a VFD electric drive. As long as you can turn that up and down, this pump will adequately supply itself with lubrication. The pump features a 3.95 or nearly 4-to-1 gear reduction, so it allows you to direct couple this pump to a diesel engine, which is very compact, very simple. It doesn't involve gearboxes, it doesn't involve belts and shivs. You can direct couple it to 1800 RPM motors without a problem. The gearbox is in there, but it does require a certain amount of speed for its normal lubrication, which is splash related. When you slow down to a certain crawl, that splash is reduced to a level that's not good for the gear end. So we allow this onboard pump system and filter system to allow that gear end to stay lubricated at really, really low speeds. So what we'll do today is we've got a 600 gallon system with water and glycol. We've selected a speed. We've got a pulsation dampener that's properly pre-charged for the suction pressure we're providing. We've got 3 different filters for our water glycol. These are all 3-micron filters. Because they're brand new, the owner's manuals I think call for 10 microns or better. We happen to use 3 on the test stand. So we'll select the right speed, we'll set the pump in motion, and we're going to walk this pump up today to 15,000 PSI. Every one of our pumps, when it's built, is going to be tested for 1 hour to its maximum rated pressure, typically on a test stand like this one. When it's all said and done, there'll be a report generated with a model number, a serial number, who built this thing, who tested this thing, what day were we, what was the flow. All those parameters are covered in our standard factory test, which is available with the price of the pump. It's not an extra service, it's just included in the price. So we're going to go ahead and start this unit up, and we're going to walk up to 15,000 PSI. this is complete, what the customer is going to get is this report. It's a standard production report. Again, it's no charge. It's going to show the date this test was performed, the model number, the serial number, the ultimate test pressure, the duration, what speed we ran it at, and the flow approximately that we got. Was it a right-hand drive or a left-hand drive? It shows you actually who assembled this product and who tested this product. This is going to come with the bill of materials, with the installation and operations manual in the very back. And again, it's provided with every single pump. Every pump's going to run for 1 hour at max pressure.
Well, Phil, how do you feel about today?
Good.
Day 2? Or what is it? Day 3? Day 3?
It is day 3.
Technically day 2 of production, because first day was just meet and greets.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. What I've seen is it's a bigger realization for this company than they thought they were going to have, because going through the filming process and them, you know, the guys who make the product, sell the product, for them to go, wait a second, let me try that scripting one more time because I want to say it this way. And what we found was, when we went out to dinner in the evening, it's almost like, because we were filming, the company's strategy, the go-to-market strategy, was changing before our eyes, because everyone talking out loud, creating the content, made them really think through, are we doing all of this the right way? And it was magical. I'm so excited for the future to see what real impact this has on company strategy as well as the content piece.
Exciting
So
stuff.
exciting. Hey, you guys want to see something cool? Okay, so we're at Hydroplex in Lafayette, Louisiana. These drawings are the old original drawings. Still have them, coffee stains and all. I mean, this is not how the world works anymore, right? Everything's on a computer. These are the OG blueprints, baby. It's really cool.
That is really cool. How do we feel today? It's day 4. Day 4.
Day 4.
Day 4 of the Dig Productions vlog.
Yeah, day 4. Today what we're doing is more of a product specific content. And so there'll be, I think, some mundane parts. We're gonna have to push through some parts, but to be able to catalog, tell clients why this is the best product, it's probably one of the more important things, because people buy people
Before they buy product or service.
That's right. So we've already covered the other ground, so here we go. Let's look at the shiny object and talk about it. That's what today's about. So you guys come along.
All right, Ron. So how do we feel about today?
Today is great. It's going to be fantastic. We want to work on capturing product, going through Hydroplex's complete product line, all their pumps, all their valves, benefits, features, and then I want to do a segment really highlighting what problems these guys solve with their products. The problem solution cycle, I think, is the best way to begin a content journey, is to say, what problems am I trying to solve? What problems have I solved? What problems will I solve?
Do you think that'll be compelling in telling their story?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because the story is in the extreme, right? The story is always in the extreme. If I tell you a story, I'm like, oh man, this weekend it was great. Oh, why was it great, Ryan? Oh, the wind, the rain, the snow. It's always the extreme is the story. So if they kind of come out and say, hey, we had this problem with this customer and it was extreme and this is what happened, and it's the outlier, that tells the story of the smaller problems that they solve. So I think it's going to be a really great day. We're working with a really great group of people. A pleasure to work with, a pleasure to serve. These guys do business right. Hospitable. Here's a good one. Content is king, context is queen, right? Yeah,
we've got
to create content, but it has to be put into context, right? I mean, that's a huge one. I mean, that's a topic in itself. Like, oh, we got all this content. Yeah, but it's got no context. It's got no context. It's just out in thin air. So, yeah, I mean, the investment that they have made this week is unbelievable to say we're going to stop production in our facility for a week to make sure the world knows what we do. Yep. All right. Did I give everyone a hug?
Oh, yeah. Shonda, we said hello.
My pleasure.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, buddy.
It was awesome, dude.
The only grown man to ever make me cry other than
I'm glad I got to meet
people.
you, man.
Yeah.
This is good. It won't be the last time we see you.
No.
We'll spend plenty of time.
Oh, for sure, man. We're coming back for AGI.
Love it, man.
We're coming back.
Love it.
Why charcoal? Why not bleach?
All right, Ryan.
I got to give
That's a wrap, Ryan.
It's a wrap, baby. I got to
We're done, Bubba.
Y'all go wrap back. I'm home.
All right, buddy. Great seeing you, Ryan. Take care, man.
Thank you for everything.
All right. Tell
You
Shonda
enjoy
can't
your
wait to
day.
see you
Have a
next
safe
time, huh?
trip.
It was a pleasure, buddy.
Thanks, man. Enjoyed it, bud. All right. Safe travel.
Thanks. Hey, man, it was such a pleasure, man. Good luck with your kid, buddy.
Thank you. You too.
Dude, it was a pleasure meeting all you gentlemen. Y'all are great. Y'all are great. Are you going with us to PPS?
I'm your ride.
Oh, sweet.
Phil mandated you, so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan, how do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel great. I feel really happy. I mean, we went out with a bang. I mean, those guys delivered. They delivered. No doubt about it.
Let's let the good times roll.